Hello everyone, my name is Vipra Joshi and I am an assistant professor in St. Andrews Institute of Technology and Management in Electrical Engineering Department. Today I am going to deliver a lecture on subject of electrical power generation. In this video I will be explaining geothermal source of energy. We can say it geothermal power plant. This is unit third topic of 6th semester in electrical engineering branch. Geothermal means energy from the earth and it is acquired by the earth. Here the geothermal words comes from the Greek word geo means earth and thermal means heat. So we called it geothermal energy. The geothermal power plant uses its geothermal activity to generate power. This type of natural energy production is extremely eco-friendly and used in many geothermal hotspots around the globe. Here the source of heat is earth. So heat inside the earth is available a depth of more than 80 km and in some location it is available from 300 to 3000 meter. Such locations are referred to as the geothermal field. Here we can say it is available at the 80 kilometer, 3000 meter and 3 meter, 300 meter. So at that depth a heat is available inside the earth and it is referred as the geothermal field. Geothermal energy uses at heating water, air conditioning, electricity generation and greenhouse heating. The world's first geothermal power plant was built in the year of 1911 and it is in the Larderello in Italy. How the geothermal power plant work? Hot water is pumped from the deep underground through the well under high pressure. And second is when the water reaches to its surface, the pressure is dropped, which cause the water to run the turbine. These steam spins a turbine which is connected to the generator and that produce electricity. The steam cools off in the cooling tower and condenses back to the water. The cooled water is pumped back by the earth to being the process again. So this process is repeated again and again. Now we will discuss the detailed study what is the working and what are the type of geothermal power plant. So what is the principle of geothermal power plant? So at first we have here three type of geothermal power plant. First is dry steam power plant and second is flash steam power plant and third is binary cycle power plant. So at first we have discussed about dry steam power plant. Dry steam power plant. Dry steam power plant are the simplest and oldest design. They directly use geothermal steam of 150 degrees centigrade or greater to the turn turbine. The dry steam technology allow for the steam from the geothermal production well and to feed directly to the steam turbine without a secondary heat exchanger. So it is directly feed to the turbine from the geothermal production well, and they do not use any secondary heat exchanger. And next is the turbine then convert the change in steam pressure to the mechanical energy. If steam pressure is turned the turbine, then it is start rotating. So this is the mechanical energy, and the generator convert this mechanical energy to the electrical energy, because with this turbine the generator are connected. So in this power plant, steam is generated directly from the geothermal reservoir. Here we can see that here this is the magma, and here the steam are generated from the geothermal reservoir. Now this steam directly supplied to the turbine. Here we have turbine generator side. So this steam directly supplied to the turbine, which is coupled to the generator. We can see here the turbine is coupled to the generator. The flow of steam causes the turbine to rotate, and because of this generator it produces electricity after rotating the turbine. And the steam extra steam goes through the condenser. This is the condenser. So the steam goes through the condenser where it is converted into the water, and here we can see this is injected by here to back into the earth through the injected valve. Natural dry steam hydrothermal reservoir are very rare. These reservoirs are very rare, so these plants are used rarely. Second is flash steam power plant. The boiling point of the fluid increase as its temperature as its pressure is increased. Superheated water is liquid water under the pressure at the temperature higher than the normal boiling point of 100 degrees centigrade. So here the water is heated greater than the 100 degrees centigrade. When the pressure is reached to, the water flashes to steam, and superheated water pumped from the ground at the temperature of around 170 degrees centigrade or more than. Okay, so it is flashed to the turbine to the steam and in the separated or flash tank to drive the turbine directly. So both method we are used here. Okay, so this is the most common type of plant in operation today. This type is used where there is an availability of geothermally heated water at high temperature. We can say here the temperature is around 175 degrees centigrade or more. So in this figure we can see here the temperature is around 350 Fahrenheit. This water is called the brine. Overheated water is called the brine. So it is transferred to the vessel where the steam is generated. We can see here this, it is directly transferred to the vessel. This is the diagram of vessel. Okay, so this steam drives the, at first it is transferred to the vessel, now this steam drive the steam turbine which coupled to the generator, and the waste brine is injected back from here. So this is the working principle of the flush steam power plant. Now the third is binary cycle power plant. Binary cycle power plant are the most recent development and can accept fluid temperature at the lower edge 57 degrees centigrade. The hot geothermal water is passed by the secondary fluid with a much lower boiling point than water. Here we use a secondary fluid like butane or pentane hydrocarbon. This causes the secondary fluid to flash vaporized, and which then drive the turbine. This is the most common type of geothermal electricity plant being constructed today. The thermal efficiency of this power plant is typically about the 10 to 13%. This is the binary cycle power plant. Here we have a heat exchanger, and in this we have a secondary liquid with a low boiling point. It is butane or pentane hydrocarbon, and this is vessel, and this is the turbine generator set, and it is passed through the transmission line, electricity generated by this is the transformer, and by this we can reject the waste vapor to the well. This is the condenser set. Okay, so here this is used when the geothermal resource at the lower temperature up to 100 Fahrenheit temperature. Here hot water at first pass to the heat exchanger, and with the secondary liquid with the lower boiling point such as butane or pentane hydrocarbon is mixed with this hot water. So by this we can generate here a mixture vapor. So a mixture vapor is generated and runs to the turbine. Mixture vapor is cooled by the condenser and the liquid is recycled again and again. Okay, so the waste water is rejected back to the earth. Here we can say that here this is the condenser. So by here we can reject the water into the well, and this is the recycle process. By this we can get the electricity because turbine is connected to the generator, and it is then transmitted by the transmission line to the consumers or substations. Okay, so this is the working principle of the binary cycle power plant. So we have discussed here all three plants. First is flash steam power plant, and second is dry steam power plant, flash steam power plant, and third is binary cycle power plant. Now some advantage of the geothermal power plant. Geothermal energy does not produce any pollution and does not contribute to the greenhouse effect, so we can say it is the environment friendly. The power station do not take up much room, so there is not much impact on the environment, and no fuel is needed for the geothermal power plant. Once you have built the geothermal power station, the energy is almost free. So it is very uh, cheaper medium for the production of electricity. Now it may need to a little energy to run a pump, but this can be taken from the energy being generated. So we can say the major advantage of using geothermal power plant for producing the electricity is that steam is being made naturally, and we do not have to use any source to make the steam. So this is highly environment friendly because here we do not use any out other source to make the steam, because here the steam is being made naturally by the hot spring, and we use this steam directly to the generate electricity. Now the disadvantage of this power plant is, the big problem is that there is not many place where you can build the geothermal power plant because they are limited. Okay, so we can say that hot spots are very few, so generated power plant are limited. And the second is, you need hot rocks of a suitable type at a depth where we can drill down to them. And the third is, the type of rock above is also important because it must be of the type that we can easily drill through. Sometimes a geothermal site may run out the steam, perhaps for decay. And here gases and minerals may come up from the underground and can be difficult to safely dispose of. It means if we discuss the disadvantage for the geothermal power plant, we can say here there is some environmental issue, and second is surface instability because of earthquake, and it is expensive, and at first when we built it, it is expensive. After that the electricity charges is very few, but at starting to build up the geothermal power plant is very costly, so it is comes on the category of expensive. And here location are specific because these are limited. And last is sustainability issue is also here. So these are the disadvantages for the geothermal power plant. Thank you.